What's happening, brothers and sisters? It's your brother Eva Jesus, liberator of the people. And today, I want to come to talk to y'all about all the complaining and bickering in the so-called conscious community. And I say so-called because, we claim to be conscious, but we're not conscious enough to be able to look over the bullshit, over the small things, you know what I'm saying? It's like we always arguing over knowledge. Who got the right knowledge? We always complaining about what leaders and celebrities doing or what they not doing. Complaining. You can have liberation right here and our freedom right here, and you can have a hell of an argument right here over when goddamn King Tut goddamn was alive or some shit, or what race King Tut is, or over the prophecy of the scriptures or some shit right here. You can have freedom right here. Motherfuckers gonna run to this goddamn argument because it's more appeasing to their mind. And that's where you can see where your mind at, because we so stuck on arguing or over trying to be right that we'll look straight past the necessary steps of liberation. We'll argue about, oh, this motherfucker's playing football. That's some old coon ass shit. The same way that they used to measure us on the auction block, it's the same way that they do when in the combine and all that. If he was a real revolutionary, he'll stop playing football. But you won't quit your job making whatever you making. You won't quit that. But you want a motherfucker who making millions to quit that shit to show your ass that he revolutionary when you wouldn't even do it. You got to understand, these motherfuckers that's making these millions of dollars and all this shit, they not the only ones that's eating. They taking care of a lot of our people off of that money. So just to appease you or to make you feel like in your regular ass everyday life that they revolutionary, they should just stop doing what they doing and quit and come hang out with your ass, who probably ain't got really too much going on. That's what you want. It ain't about the money. Really, half the time it's about, you want somebody to be down on your regular ass level instead of uplifting yourself. We argue about what somebody ain't doing, but very rarely we step up and do it. I'm not saying don't call motherfuckers out when they doing blatant wrong shit. But we all holler, oh, he a coon, she a coon, they a coon, they this, that, and the third. But then if you hear a motherfucker calling your brother my nigga, oh, don't say that, don't use that. But you will use the white man words and call a motherfucker a coon. The same shit that the white motherfuckers used to call you. That's the oxymoron type thinking in the conscious community. Shit, it ain't that hard. You don't gotta jump out here and goddamn do nothing astronomical. You don't gotta do something real big. Shit, start off, go goddamn give your homeless brother a sandwich or something. If it's a little girl in the neighborhood who head, is unkempt or whatever, and you know how it go when your head unkempt or whatever, they gonna pick at the shit. Do a half for free. Help out. It's small things like that that sets liberation in motion, because when you let motherfuckers know, okay, I give a fuck about you, they give a motherfucker a new outlook on life. Not how many goddamn million years old is the pyramids. That shit is just for scholarly knowledge. That ain't for liberation. That's just some, okay, I know the pyramids are such and such years old. But helping your brothers and sisters out day to day is what's going to induce liberation. Showing that you give a fuck about a motherfucker. Not really waving, shit, I don't even, fuck it, they on the other side somewhere. Not waving goddamn RBG flags and all that shit. That shit don't, it's cool. It's a symbol of it, but that's not liberation. You got to go out here and help your brothers and sisters. Shoot, my son wanted to play football, and I know, you let him play that shit. Fuck it. He want to play football. Goddamn, go ahead, my nigga. I don't know what life gonna show you. Life might goddamn take you through football, so you be the motherfucker who get up there and goddamn change the world. My son wanted to play football, so okay. So I'm out there, and I'm just kicking it with the kids or whatever. And so the lady whose son on over all the teams, she told me, I think you need to be a coach. You need to be a coach for them boys. So at first I was like, nah, I don't want to. But then I say, okay, well, damn, this could be a time that I could talk to these young men and get them to understand loving each other and being there for each other. And they can carry that through life. So I took on that. Okay, this is a way that I can help the youth out and talk to the youth and then plant seeds in the youth. So that's part of my part. That's what I'm saying. Just get off your ass and do something. You don't gotta get out here and change the world on some astronomical level type shit. It's just the small things to show motherfuckers that you care about them. That'll give a motherfucker a chance to change their heart, not knowledge. Knowledge don't change your heart. Knowledge just increases what's stored in your mental. But we got to stop all this complaining and arguing and bickering over bullshit. Now, if a leader or something is doing something wrong, call them out on it. I'm not saying don't call a leader out if they doing something wrong, but hold yourself up to the same standards. And also don't just look at the bad that these leaders doing. Or when they fuck up, look at the good. Outweigh the good with the bad. Balance them scales. Because I'm sure you've done bad. You've done wrong. And like I say, he who has never coon, cast the first stone. If you ain't never done no coon shit, cast the first stone. If you ain't never handled one of your brothers and sisters, cast the first stone. And with that being said, I'm your brother in love, in war, in oppression, and in liberation. Evil